To get a high band score in IELTS, you need to be able to use a wide range of vocabulary, and this includes academic vocabulary. So in this lesson, I'm going to teach you 5 words from the academic word list. That's the list of the 570 most common academic words in the English language. It's a really useful resource. And if you want to learn all 570 words, then click on the link in the description below the video, which will take you to a really great resource for you. So here now are 5 words from the academic word list. So let's look now at the next 5 words in the academic word list, and they are authority, available, benefit, concept, consist. And the first word is authority. Authority. Now, in the most academic use of the word, an authority is someone who is respected because of their knowledge. So, for example, this judge has the authority to throw you in jail. So they have lots of knowledge about law, lots of prestige, status. So they have authority. Some different forms for authority. Well, authority is a noun, but you can also use another noun, authorization. Authorization. Authoritarian is another noun. Authorize is a verb, and authoritative. Authoritative is an adjective, and also quite difficult to say. Some example sentences of those different forms. The Pope is the highest authority in the Catholic Church. Richard Dawkins is a leading authority on evolution. Authorities now believe the murderer may not have acted alone. The police action was authorised by the mayor himself. And some common collocations: central authority. You can exercise authority. Local authority, political authority, and public authority. Some similar words to authority: power, jurisdiction, command, control, mastery, and charge. That's authority. And the next word, available. Available. If something is available, it exists and you can use it. So, for example, these forms are available from the local office. So you can get them in the local office. Some forms for available: availability. Avail is a noun. It's also a verb, avail, but avail is not all that commonly used. Available works as an adjective, and you can also have unavailable. So some example sentences: we can't answer the question with the available information. Only 2% of the land available for crops in Australia is cultivated. The president was unavailable for comment. The availability of avocados in local grocery stores depends on the growing season in California. And some collocations: we talk about available data, available evidence, available information, available resources, and things can become available. And some synonyms: obtainable, accessible, to be had, ready for use, at hand, and to hand. So that's available. And the next word, benefit. Benefit. So it's in its most academic use. A benefit is an advantage or an improvement that comes from something or someone. So, for example, there are many benefits to a good diet. So lots of advantages if you eat healthy food. And some forms: benefit is a noun. Beneficiary is another noun. Benefit is also a verb. And beneficial is an adjective. Beneficially, an adverb. So some example sentences of these forms: with the new job comes many new benefits such as dental and medical insurance. With jobs you get lots of extra benefits as well as pay.
My health has really benefited from all the exercise I'm getting. Some doctors suggest that taking vitamin pills is not really very beneficial to our health. In order to benefit from aerobic exercise, you need to work hard enough to increase your heart rate. So if you want to get advantages from aerobic exercise, that's things like running. And beneficial effect is common collocation. You can provide a benefit, economic benefits, potential benefits, and very common in Britain, child benefit, which is something that the government gives to families if they have children. Some synonyms for benefit: advantage, reward, merit, good point, strong point, strength. So that's the word benefit. And the next word is concept. Concept, which is simply a general idea. So for example, children basically have no concept of time until they reach a certain age. So they don't have any understanding, any appreciation of time. So concept is a noun. Conception is another noun. Conceptualize is a verb. Conceive, conceptual is an adjective, and conceptually is an adverb. So lots of different forms there for concept. Some sentences. Mahatma Gandhi once said that he first learned the concepts of non-violence in his marriage. We need a clearer conceptual framework for the project before we decide whether to go ahead. Very young children conceptualize ideas of depth, height and size in different ways from adults, probably because they're smaller. The broad conception of music held by the ancient Greeks was such that music and poetry were regarded as almost the same thing. So conception here is understanding. And some common collocations, we often talk about an abstract concept, basic concept, central concept, defining concept, and a key concept. Some synonyms: idea, notion, conception, abstraction, conceptualization, it's a lovely long word, and image. So that's the word concept. And the next word is consist. Consist, which means that it's made of or contains a number of different things. So something that consists of something is made up of different things. So for example, his letter consisted of only 3 words. There were only 3 words in his letter. Some different forms. Well, consist is a verb. Consistent is an adjective that comes from consist. Inconsistent and consistently is an adverb, and inconsistently is another adverb. Some example sentences then. Preparation for the party consisted of inviting guests, buying food, and setting out tables and chairs. The team consists of the best players from all over the country. So the team's made up of the best players. Brent is our most consistent scorer, averaging at least 1 goal or assist per game. So this is a different meaning of consist. Consistent means all the time or regularly. Whereas Paul is an inconsistent performer. One day he's great and the next he's terrible. Some common collocations, we often talk about a consistent pattern, consistent results, entirely consist, consist mainly of, and consist of. So consist of is very common. And some synonyms: comprise, contain, include, incorporate, embody, and involve. So that is consist. And here are the 5 words again: authority, available, benefit, concept, consist.
So I hope you enjoyed that lesson and found it useful. If you would like to learn the entire academic word list, all 570 words, and get hundreds of quizzes, worksheets and activities to help you learn these words, then please check out my course, which is on Udemy. Just click on the link in the description below the video, just down there. So thanks very much for watching.